This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Be Stellar podcast. I'm your host, Stella Atwood. This is mom producer, Meredith Atwood. Today's episode, we have Kendall Gilmore.
Yay! Thank you for having me.
This is exciting. How are you feeling? I mean, the games, it was probably like 3 weeks away.
Ago.
You're
not going back.
We're going back to the games.
Nope, not going back.
I would love to go back, kind of. I don't think I would survive it.
It went by so fast, and I can't believe it's already been 3 weeks. I was like, time flies. My body was like ready for a fat break, so I'm glad.
Yeah, what did you do after the games? Like, how did you go anywhere?
So I got my wisdom teeth out 2 days after the games. So I was like, okay, I need to sit on the couch for 5 days. But I was actually honestly fine. Like, I thought I was gonna feel way worse, but I was like, okay, wait, I'm just fine. Like, I'll sit and watch TV for a week.
But you didn't get to eat any fun stuff because you just had to have like soup and Jello.
Yeah, I went to Chick-fil-A a lot to get the banana pudding milkshake, and it was so good. I was like, I need to get this.
Yeah, Stella had her wisdom teeth out right after semis.
Yeah. It's hard to find like a time because you're always training for something.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I need to go right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went.
Yeah. So first thing I want to talk about is your dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Pull up the pictures.
They look like princesses. Are they boys or girls? Because I'm calling them
boys.
Princesses. Oh, they look like fine princes.
Yes.
Royalty. All right. So talk about these doggies.
So the one on the right is Cam, and I think he's like 13 maybe. Aww. And then the one on the left is Kobe, and I think he's like 2. So Kobe's really crazy, and Cam is like so chill and just so sweet. But Kobe can be a little crazy, but they're besties.
So I think I have individual photos of the doggies if you'd like to see.
We love animals on this podcast.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, he's got the toy.
He looks so fluffy.
Critical, the toy. All right, one more. They're excellent.
His hair is crazy here, but
he kind of looks like
him a mohawk. So I was
kind of looks like Max from The Grinch, like with the hair.
Yeah,
I mean, not exactly, but just the hair on the top.
His little mohawk.
Adorable.
All right, so second thing I want to talk about after the dogs is kind of how you got into CrossFit and what kind of made you want to compete in it.
So my parents started CrossFit in 2009. So I was 3. So I've just always known about it and been around. I did the kids class a little bit at their gym, and then I was doing the teen class, but I was also doing soccer until I was 13. So when COVID started is when I started working out in my garage every day. So the gyms were closed, so I would just be in my garage grinding. But yeah, so I got seriously into it in 2020, but before that I was just always around it kind of, but I was never fully invested.
Did you compete in CrossFit through all your teen years?
Did I the first year? I think I don't know if I did the first year. I can't remember, but I didn't make it till this year to the games. So I think I tried. Yeah, maybe it was all the years, but so I tried every year, but I was not close.
I mean, not only did you just make it this year, but you placed 6th. So I would say that you're pretty cool.
Oh, thanks.
That's huge. Let's just take a moment and pause and go, okay.
Let's just pause. Not only did you make it, but 6th place.
Yeah.
When they took 10, I was always just trying to, I was okay, maybe this year we'll make it, maybe this year, but I was always kind of close, but kind of far. So
now where were you on the, after semis? Where did you rank in the 30 that they took?
I think when I got in quarterfinals. Or
is that right? Am I losing my mind?
No,
they took 30 to the games, right? So what did you place?
What did you place in semis?
semifinals. I think I placed Oh no, ninth. I got ninth in semifinals.
Nice.
Didn't you win quarterfinals though?
It was the open. I tied with
Oh,
Vergros
yeah.
for the open, and then in quarterfinals I got fourth.
That's so cool that you won the
Wow.
open.
Thank you.
And you also made the individual semifinals, right?
Yes.
Okay, I do kind of want to talk about that and how that was and how your experience was as a teen athlete with a bunch of like veterans and really good athletes.
I did not know this. I did not do my research, Kendall, on you. Sorry.
It's okay. No,
Some
it's
days
totally okay.
I'm on it. Some days I'm like, what
You're
kid
like,
are we
she
talking
made
to
it?
today?
What?
What? Now I'm like really invested.
Oh,
Let's go.
gosh. It was crazy. I didn't want to like put like pressure on myself or like have like a leaderboard placement that I was expecting for myself because I was like, these are the big dogs. So it's gonna be way different. But so I just wanted to go out and have fun. And I think I did just that. It was really fun.
How do you think that helps you? Because you move up to the big dogs next year. So how do you think having that semifinals experience helps your mindset going into this next big year for you?
I feel like having like a year under my belt, like if I do make the semifinals again next year, I'll like know more what to expect. It'll be different, but I'll like I dip my toes in a little bit, so now we know a little bit. But yeah, I think just having a year of being there already, like I'll feel more prepared and like know what to expect for next year if I do make it.
So where do you live and who do you train with and what gym and that kind of stuff? Where's your home base?
Vegas. I live in Henderson, but my gym is like in Las Vegas, and I train at Camp Rhino with some proven people. My coach is Kiefer Lammy, and he coaches Kyra Milligan as well, and like some other girls. So we have like a big training group over here.
Oh, very cool.
Back to kind of semis, how different was competing at the individuals semifinals to the actual like teen games? And how do you think competing there helped you kind of figure out what competition is like at the teen games?
Ooh, I would say, I mean, they were a lot different. I've never like since I haven't been to the teen games before, I didn't know like if it would be similar to the semifinal. But yeah, I would say like I don't know. Both of them were just like way different experiences for me because I feel like I had to deal with like doing my best at the semifinal and like still not placing like super high. Like, and I was, getting like 30 seconds faster than I did in practice, and it like was 30th place. So I was like, okay. So that was tough to deal with a little bit, but it was just way different. But I would say like since I didn't compete at the team games, like I just wanted to soak it all in and like since it was my first and last year there, I just kind of wanted to have fun and soak it all in.
Now, we did talk to Lucy McGonigal, and she said that the atmosphere in the individuals is completely different from the teens. Was it the same for you?
Ooh, I would say I know that she said the Europe semifinal was like packed. It was like a packed house. It was crazy. I feel like there was energy at the West Coast Classic, but it was like such a big arena, so it wasn't packed, and it was outside. The sun was blazing down. I was like, it's super hot right now. But I would say there was like a lot of energy at the team games because everyone goes crazy, and it was just really helped the adrenaline for sure.
All the crazy parents.
Yes,
Yeah.
They're nuts.
I loved it. I loved it so much.
The energy was insane.
Yeah.
How about like the competitors? Because I don't know about your division, but my 14, 15 girls division, like we all were just like so nice to each other and we were just like crying in the last event and hugging each other. Was that kind of like how it was in the individual, or is like everybody just kind of like, in their own lane and like they don't talk to each other?
Ooh, I feel like like at the semifinal,
Yeah.
oh, I would say it was more intimidating just because I'm like, oh, there's Ariel Lowen, there's Emily Rolfe. So I was like, okay, they're like famous. So it was more intimidating for sure. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people were in their own zone. But also, I had people from my gym that were competing too. Like we had a whole team, and then like Kyra and then Alex was there. So like they were helping me a lot, like guiding me through. I mean, like, just do your best. It's okay. So having their support helped a lot. But I was fangirling a lot at the semifinal.
Now, were the 16 to 17 girls, and we didn't get to ask this, or we didn't ask it. Were you guys like real friendly with each other, or did you notice like a
Oh yeah.
difference? Yeah, it's still y'all are still nice
Okay.
teenagers, and
Yeah.
because I mean, I assume so, but I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to ask you to spill any tea anyway. But
Oh no.
I
No
could
tea, no,
I could
I know.
delete that. I could
No.
edit that out.
No, everyone is so sweet, seriously. And
Yeah.
I feel like I've only competed again like in the teen division in person at Wadapalooza. And I feel like it's kind of hard to like catch up with everyone because it's outside and like it's all these divisions. So it's like hard to see everyone. But since it's only like us teens in that warm-up area, it's like much more intimate. So I feel like I was hanging out with all the girls I usually wouldn't because like we were all just right there and everyone's so sweet. It was so much fun.
It really was.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm like worried about going into the big dog division in 2 years is like if everybody in the warm area is just like not talking to each other, I'm just gonna be like
Oh
blah
yeah.
blah 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 and everybody's gonna hate me. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping that all of us teens will kind of move up and change that atmosphere
Oh
and we
yeah,
will
for
all be
sure.
very friendly to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We're changing that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
everybody needs to be more friendly.
Well, I think a lot of it too
Yeah,
is just
for
how
sure.
people cope with their nerves, right? Like some people
Mm-hmm.
just cannot speak or they'll vomit. And so,
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's as much of maybe anything other than just how people cope with the pressure and what's
Yeah, for
coming. So
sure.
I don't know. I mean, do what you will, Stella. Make your signs, bring your pom-poms, but be
Oh
you.
yeah.
But
Like
No, I loved it.
there's also people who like treat their competitors as competitors off the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what I mean by that
yeah.
is, like, of course, you're on the floor. I'm going to treat you as like my competitor and I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah.
But off the floor, like you're my best friend. So that's kind of what I mean by
Yeah, for
changing
sure.
it is what I've heard from some people is that some athletes just treat their
Can't separate.
competitors, can't separate it. So
Yeah, I feel like also too, everyone like as soon as you finish a workout, we're all hugging and it's just so much fun. Like 3, 2, 1, go. We'll be like zoned in and like in our own lane. But like before and after, it's just everyone's so friendly and it's so much fun.
I mean, we're all going through this together. We're all going through
Yeah.
the same workouts and dying at the same time. So
Yeah.
might
At
as well be
7:30
friendly.
a.m.
Oh, right. Yes, y'all were bright and early. They're like, be at
Yeah.
the
Wasn't
center
it
at
for Sunday?
5:40. I don't know.
I
It
think
was
Sunday
crazy.
was
Like
the early
6:30
workout.
a.m. briefing. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think our first event, it was either on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. We went
It was
first.
Sunday. It was Sunday because of the D-ball makeup.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we went at 7:30 in the morning.
Insane.
I was like, I'm not
Insane.
awake yet.
When
This
we
is
did the
bad.
thruster rope climb workout, it was like 7:30, I think. And I was like,
Yeah.
it is way too early to be doing a workout that hurts this bad. Like way too early.
And it was cold in the warm-up area.
Mm-hmm.
And my coach was like, get on the echo bike, and the fan was blowing in my face, and I was like, and
No,
he was like, drink this
shivering. Yeah.
Gatorade, and I was like,
Like, I'm
I
trying.
was struggling that morning. It was hard.
Yeah. It's
All right.
crazy.
So, what was the worst workout at the games that hurt physically, like for you? Which one were you like, I remember that and I about puked?
Oh, I feel like all of them were pretty bad, but ooh, I'm trying to think.
All of
I
them.
feel like the thruster rope climb one, like I felt great the first 2 intervals, and then the last one is when it like hit me. Like my legs, I tried to cross the finish line, but I had nothing in my legs. And then I feel like the interval one of the sled handstand walk too. Like I did not expect to feel like that after a sled push, just one length. I was like, okay, I'm already like feeling it in my legs, my lungs too. I just didn't expect it to be that hard that quick.
Yeah. Did you finish the thruster one in 3 rounds?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Let's talk a
I don't
little bit
know.
about that. Because that's impressive to finish it in 3 rounds. What was your kind of strategy going into that?
Ooh, so I think my coach told me to get like 20, 25 the first interval. So I was like, okay, that's gonna be really tough, but I can do it. And as like we're running out and they're calling names, he's like, hey, you need to get 30 the first one. I was like, oh. okay, that's not funny. But I think I got like 31 or something. And I was like, wait, I actually feel good. But when I tested that workout, I think I only did an interval when I tested it before the games, and it hurt so bad. But I think just the adrenaline like helped a lot because I was like,
Well, that was
for
you,
Stu, I feel
Stella,
great.
because you tested
Mhm.
it, and I think you
It
just
was
did one
so
round,
much
and you were like,
worse in
Yeah.
testing. It was so bad in
Uh-huh.
testing. I was like, oh no, oh
Yeah.
no.
I was scared after I tested it.
And
I
then
was
I
like,
go out there and I'm going into the last round. I'm like, I'm feeling great.
all right,
mm-hmm.
tell everyone what the workout is. I do this every episode. I'm such a bummer, but just in
Right.
case
I should
someone's
just,
listening.
yeah.
It-
So it was 2 minutes on, 1 minute off for 3 rounds. And then on the last 4th round, you did 3 minutes on of 2 rope climbs, 7 cal echo bike, and then max thrusters and remaining time.
And
That
your
was
weight, Stella, was 55, and Kendall, yours was 65.
65. Yeah.
Yes.
All
So
right,
that was a
carry on.
workout. And
Oh,
then what
so
were we
gross.
saying? Yeah, it was just so gross.
It was just bad.
It was just bad. But I think that was such a fun workout. Like the adrenaline
Yeah.
was crazy. And I finished that and I was like, that was so fun. I don't like
Mhm.
thrusters.
You're
Yeah.
not right.
I'm not right. But I think that was one of the most fun workouts from the games.
How is
Oh,
your
yeah, for
thruster
sure.
face, Kendall? Do you have a good thruster face? Like Stella looks like she has 12 necks and someone is strangling her. So do you have a solid like death face?
No, I tried, and like before the
She's
games,
like,
I
no,
was
I
like,
look pretty.
no,
I
I
look pretty
like
in
I tried to
thrusters.
be photogenic, but I feel like I wasn't because I was like before the games, I was like, okay, if I see a camera, I have to like compose myself so I can get a good picture. And like a lot of the pictures I couldn't even save because I was like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? I looked crazy.
Yeah.
It was
Like I
bad.
feel like the Pit Media, I feel like they were just incognito the whole weekend. I saw probably one camera in front of me,
Yeah.
but
They were
everybody else
not.
was
They were in everyone's face. Y'all
they
just
were
were in the zone.
I was just in the zone and I could not see them. I did not have time to fix my face. So all my photos I look really constipated.
Oh my gosh. I had somewhere I was sticking my tongue out. I was like, what am I doing? So
All the pit media was wherever I wanted to be. Like when I would try and take a picture of you, they would be there. So anywhere
Yeah.
you were looking, just look to me because they were all in front of me. As they should be.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Meh, I just want to take a
oh
picture."
my gosh.
So, do you train alone or do you train with people?
I train with people, yeah. Like we'll do some workouts by ourselves, but other than that, we'll train as a group.
Would you say that helps you with kind of feeling burnt out during training?
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like all my gym friends are like some of the best people I know, and they make it so much fun. So like I really look forward to going to the gym every day because it's also like one of my social hours. And then it's just always a blast with them. They're so funny.
Now, what kind of music do you listen to while you work out? I love this question.
Oh, I definitely need some just rap. I can't
Yes.
really do country. I don't really like country if I'm being honest, in general. Some
Mm.
country songs I like, but I don't know. So I like rap a lot, and I think that's it for working out.
Yeah, I don't know how people listen to. There's some country songs that I get that you can listen to while working out, but I
Yeah.
can't like country while working out. Maybe during lifting, maybe.
Yeah. I could
But
see lifting.
but like a Metcon,
No,
how does that hype you up when people are
I
talking
don't
about
know.
cowboy boots and beer? Like
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Not for me, at least.
it does not. I mean, maybe it hypes some people up. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
So let's talk a little bit about your support system and kind of how your support system helps you through this whole season.
hmm Oh, I would say definitely my parents. My sister, she doesn't live, she lives in Arizona, but she's so supportive. My whole family is just so supportive, and like at the games, they're like, whatever you need, like we're here for you, and I wouldn't be here without them. So
Yeah. I love my support family too.
We don't like you.
That's crazy. Now, who came with you to the games?
my parents, yeah,
That's
and my
all.
coach, but
And your coach.
oh yeah, he's a part of my support system too. I'll add him.
Oh yeah, that one.
Can't
Oh yeah,
forget.
that guy. Can't
That
forget
guy.
him. All right, fun question. If you were a dog, what breed of a dog would you be?
Ooh, I don't know if I don't know
Wait.
if I'd be like a little dog or a big dog.
I want to write down what kind of dog we think Kendall is.
Okay.
You guys let me know. I don't know.
And then you tell us. I know what
Okay.
kind of dog she is.
All
right
right,
now.
I have an idea. Let me write it
Okay.
down.
All right. You have to write it down though, so you can't be like, oh my God.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
You got it.
nervous.
All right.
Okay, what would I be?
Okay, I've got mine. I probably spelled it wrong.
Should I go first?
Yes,
Yes.
you go first.
Okay, maybe like I feel like one of my dogs, like a little poodle or something.
Oh, I got
I
it
don't
wrong.
know.
I went German Shepherd.
Bro, me too.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
I was like, would I be a little
That's a
dog,
compliment
big
because
dog?
I'm allergic to dogs, and I always say that if I could have a dog, I'd have a German Shepherd. So
Oh,
don't take that any other way than a compliment.
Yes.
oh no, they're so cute.
There you go. That's what you wrote too?
Mhm.
How'd you spell shepherd?
I
Or
don't wanna-
German? Which one
I
did
don't
you
want.
spell?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh,
Stella
I'll
has
talk
many
about my
gifts.
spelling.
Spelling might not be one of
might
them.
not be one.
No,
It's
I feel
bad.
you. I feel you.
I did not make it past the first round of the spelling bee back in first grade.
No,
What was your
sometimes I
word?
have to look up some. And I'm like, I should know this word, but it's so hard to
Mm.
spell.
Mom, I feel like you would be a pit bull.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like a corgi most days.
No, because corgis.
A little short
Corgis are
legs, a
just
little bit like nutty.
I don't know what dog I would be.
Definitely like a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I give off golden retriever vibes.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Or like a black lab, maybe.
Yeah, maybe black lab. I would never pick myself as a golden retriever.
No?
No.
Your like podcast personality is golden retriever.
Yeah. But like
Your true personality is like, I don't
True
know.
personality.
true person.
Pit bull.
This pit bulls
Mangy
are really
pit bull.
Oh my
sweet.
gosh.
Pit bulls are really sweet.
They have a bad rep, but
They do.
They got a bad rep. Just like you, Stella. Just like
I
you.
mean, yeah, like they look
Just
rough
kidding.
on the outside, but they're really sweet.
oh my gosh.
Okay.
We really do love each other.
She said the real you.
The
The
real
real
you. Look, guys, this is the real me.
It is.
Just
I
wait
believe
till I
it.
have mood swings.
75%. I imagine you're like every other teenager on the planet. Or human for that matter.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Back to CrossFit. What didn't you graduate high school?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Do you know what
So-
college you're going to?
So I actually did like a dual enrollment program my junior and senior year of high school. So I did college classes. So I almost have an associate's degree. I have all the credits for it, but I just need to apply for graduation to get
Wow.
it. But I have all the credits, so I'm there, but I just need to figure out what's next.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Wow, she's athletic and smart.
Oh gosh, I try. I try to be studious, but it's really hard.
Yeah.
That's
me
pretty
too.
studious.
That's really studious.
Just gonna pause there too. Not only is she sixth in the world, but also
She's
studious.
Oh my
Studious.
gosh.
That should be your
She's
Instagram bio.
studious.
6
I
in the
don't
world
have
and
one.
studious.
I
You
don't
don't
know
have-
what to put.
You should put studious and strong.
Studious
Ooh.
and
The
strong. That's
doggy.
pretty good.
With the dog.
I never know what to put, so I don't know.
I think you
No,
should
actually,
put
my
third
studious-
best D-ball, Stella.
No, literally, I love that D-ball
Best of the
event.
D-ball. That's all you should
Best of
put.
the D-ball.
Oh my gosh, was yours kind of like bent a little bit?
Dude, I got lucky. I got a good ball.
Really? I practiced with like a bad one in the warm-up area and I ended up getting it, but I actually kind of liked it. Like it helped me
Mhm.
more with like the little dip. I don't know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad, but got me good.
I love that event. 17th and D-ball master.
D-ball master, yep.
That sounds really wrong.
Don't be too
Anyways.
excited about it. I feel like all we do on this podcast is talk about that stupid D-ball events. They're like never going
Yeah.
to give you another one, so forget it.
No,
I did not like that one at all.
But you crushed the running event.
Oh, thanks. I
I
tried to win, but I was close.
Who won that one?
Miley.
Really?
She's so fast.
Yeehaw,
Yeah.
CrossFit.
Yeehaw, CrossFit. I did not know she was a good runner.
Because she
Yeah.
doesn't say she's good at anything. You would think she just rolled in off the street.
No, like legit.
And then she's like, I just won. I don't know how.
I don't know
Oh my
how.
gosh.
I just
I
She's so
know.
talented.
Yeah.
precious.
I mean, I remember talking to her before that running event, and I was like, "How you feeling about this?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." I did not know she won that. I was like, "Miley."
So we did Wadapalooza together in January, and we had that trail run, and she won that one too. So I was like, okay, I gotta win this one. And she's so fast, it's insane. We went off, I was like, okay, I'll pace off her a little bit, but it was a crazy pace to start with. And I was like, okay, this is very fast, but she's so fit and strong.
You know, she came from figure skating.
Really?
I didn't
I
make that
didn't know
up.
that.
Wait,
Did
that
she
was
say
her?
that on the podcast?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are
Did
we
I pick the
sure?
wrong person? It
I
was
think
either
you
her-
might
it
have.
wasn't Marissa.
No, Marissa definitely did not come
Yeah,
from
then it was
figures.
Miley.
Wait,
Yes, because
wow.
her sister was a figure skater because she was saying
Right.
how her
I
sister
think
was
she
way
did
more
it when
country
yeah, I think
than
she
she
did it when
was.
she was like 3 years old,
Yeah,
though.
figure skating
Yeah.
in Tennessee.
Wait,
Yes,
that's
it was Miley.
cool. You
Yeah,
don't hear that often.
I know. But anyway,
Wow.
she's just amazing.
Yeah. Everybody's amazing.
Everyone's amazing.
Everyone's
Anyways.
amazing.
What does your next year kind of look like for you if you have that planned out?
I thought you were about to ask her about her
Ugh.
neck.
Yeah, what does your neck look
What's
like?
your neck feel? I was
You know.
what question is this? I'm gonna start reading your questions beforehand if this is
Oh
about
my
her neck.
Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I mean, I've thought about it, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do individual. Like, I would be to doing team, but I would just have to find some people. But yeah, I'd be open to whatever. I would like to try to make the semifinal again. So we'll see about that.
You'll do very good. I think you'll make semis next year.
Thank you. I hope so.
So what does like a day in the life look like for you?
Oh my gosh. So I actually just got a new job. So my schedule has changed a little bit. So I'm at work now from 8:30 to 1. So, and then it's actually right next to my gym. So it's like a 30-second drive. So at like 1 to 3:30, this is only based off this week because I just started this week. But so 1 to 3:30, I'm at the gym. And then I go home and recover and do it all again. But the weekend, I would do like a first session at home, 8:30 to 9:30, and then I would usually go to the gym around like 12 to 3:30.
Now, what do you like to do in your free time when you're not at the gym or working?
Oh, I love to just, hang out with friends, and I'm getting into reading again. And then I just love, I don't know if it's a weird hobby, but I like to just go to coffee shops and get a little coffee. They're like, what are you doing for the rest of the day? Like, what's your big outing? I'm like, this was my big outing for today, going to the
That's
coffee
you.
shop.
Stella
That's
did that
me.
today.
I literally
Yeah.
did that today. I was like, can somebody take me to Starbucks?
It's an expensive hobby, but
It is.
it is what it is.
Yeah. I
Now,
was like, I
Kendall, do
need
you go to like the fancy non-corporate coffee shops and get the pour over,
Oh my gosh.
the things?
Sometimes I will, but ever since I love the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks. So love that drink so much.
It is
So
so good.
I've been there more recently.
I love their chai pumpkin dairy free
It's apple.
Oh yeah.
apple chai
Apple crisp
something.
chai something.
The foam on top.
But you do coconut milk.
I do coconut milk because I'm lactose intolerant. I've got stomach issues.
I feel you.
Yeah. I should not be telling people that. They don't need to know that.
No, it's relatable. Actually,
Okay.
Oh,
What's in that? What you got?
well, right now I have a little cold, so it's a honey citrus mint tea. But
Everybody's getting sick right now.
yeah.
It's bad. So what is your favorite sweet treat?
Ooh,
Or are you a sweet treat person?
yeah, like after every meal, I just
Yeah.
have to have something sweet. Like it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it needs to be something sweet. Like even after breakfast, a little Chobani flip. But I would say, I love just just ice cream, maybe. My mom and I started making Ninja Creamies, so
Yes. We just
those
started
have
that
been really
too.
good.
we
I
had to
need
get
some more
that because I
recipes.
was getting like so much ice cream and I was just gaining ice cream weight so fast. It was no other reason than just eating ice cream. And I was like, this has to stop.
It's like the
We
same
have to get an
texture
engine.
too.
Yes,
It's
it's
perfect.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put a protein shake, a dairy-free one in there, and then I put some chocolate chips in there, and it tastes really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good investment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Back to CrossFit because I did not take my ADD medication today. So I'm like a squirrel, as you can tell.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You're telling
No, I
everyone
love
your
it.
medical history on this podcast. Stay tuned for her social
Stomach
security number and her
issues,
bank routing
ADD
information.
medication.
No, I
Gets me
relate to
all
the
of
stomach
them.
issues. My stomach is so sensitive too. So
Yeah.
I feel you.
What can you not eat?
Like, I feel like I can eat everything, but some days I'll be really sensitive and be like, okay, I'm having really bad stomach ache. But
Mm.
I think just dairy like can make me upset, but it is what it is.
Now, let's say you are in the middle of a really, really hard workout and it's just really hard. Let's just say Murph. What do
Okay.
you what do you tell yourself in your head to kind of keep you going and keep pushing harder?
Ooh. Sometimes I'll just be like, I'll look at the clock, and if it's towards the end, I'll be like, you're almost done, girl. You got this. But during, I feel like I just tell myself that as long as I do my best, like that's all I can do. And honestly, to just keep pushing and it'll be over before you know it.
Did you have any like goals or expectations going into the games?
I definitely wanted a podium. So we were a little off, but it's okay. And honestly, to just have fun and just soak up the experience.
Yeah. Okay. I do want to talk a little bit about that ring muscle up event because that was a very impressive event. You placed third on that. And for the people who don't know, which Kendall, can you explain that workout? Because I cannot remember that.
Okay, I think it was 27, 21, 59. Was there 18 or no?
I think that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I think your 27, 21, 15, 9 was right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 27, 21, 59, dumbbell snatches and burpee box jump over, but between each section, you do 5 ring muscle up.
So kind of what was like your strategy going into that? And it was the last event. So how were you kind of talking to yourself during lining up and walking out there?
I feel like for me, I was like, just send it. Like, go as fast as you can on the snatches and burpees. I had to break the second and third round of ring muscle up, so I did 3-2. So I was like, okay, just look around, see where everyone else is at, and go when you're ready. But yeah, just to be super fast and send it was my plan.
Now, how does one send ring muscle ups? Do you have any tips?
See, I'm still figuring that out.
Okay.
I just wanted to send the snatches and burpee box jump overs, but ring muscle ups, I'm still trying to send. But it's hard. Like once you're at muscle failure, like you're done. So
You got any tips on ring muscle ups?
She's just like trying to glean. Help me.
I feel like I just started like recently they started clicking a lot more. And I don't know, like some sessions, they're really good. And I'm like super aggressive. I'm like really aggressive turnover, but that's all I think about during it. And then I don't know. Some days they're not good, some days they are.
I think sometimes, Stella, it's you overthink it.
Yeah,
Like, I
I'm
know
like,
you have to think about it, but I think, if you overthink a snatch,
Mhm.
you're a mess. Like, you can't,
Yeah.
it's too fast. And sometimes I think a ring muscle up is some like parts of it are too fast
Mhm.
and you can't think because your brain can't go that fast. I think
Yeah.
There's
that's when
just
you
so
get
much
into
to
trouble.
think about. So I feel like for me, I have to just focus on one cue for that session and like just try not to overthink it. Just focus on one thing
Mhm.
and then focus on another thing the next time. And it'll all just click and add up.
Yeah. So, what would you say is your best CrossFit movement that you're the best at?
Ooh. Does running count?
Yeah.
Okay, running then.
You got any tips for running?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Just
be
run.
Kendall. Just be me.
Just spill your secrets.
I don't have any running secrets. My running form is actually not the best. Like I kick out my feet weird, so that's something I have to work on, but I don't know. Just run.
Okay. Just a run. I mean, yeah, facts.
Yeah, that makes sense. Literally everybody we talk to, when I ask for tips, they're like, just do it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
That was
guys, and
really
Nike.
helpful.
It's
I
true,
feel like I'm just
though.
not good at coaching people.
It's
It's
okay.
true. You
It's
have to
so
do the
hard.
thing.
Yeah, you just got to
Yeah.
do it. It's fine. Now, what is a movement that you love, but you just aren't the best at?
Ooh. I would say, I feel like I in the past it would have been ring muscle ups, but now I feel like I'm getting more confident in those. And honestly, I like any skill movement, but that's just something I've had to work on to just like build my capacity at that. So, not the best at it, but it's getting there.
Now, if you could come up with a movement that has never been done in CrossFit before,
Oh gosh.
what would you put in the CrossFit Games?
Ooh, in the games, that's a lot of pressure because a lot of people would just think whatever I would say is stupid.
That's the point.
Let's hear
of this
Stella's.
question.
It's the same one every time.
Maybe
Wait,
like
what's
some type
mine?
of flip over a box.
Oh, no.
No,
I wouldn't be able to do it, but it would be cool to see people that are good at flipping to just do
that's
it
just
over like something, an obstacle maybe.
Like parkour.
parkour.
Yeah. Some parkour.
This wall. Cartwheels, Stella. You always say cartwheels.
Oh yeah, I always say cartwheels. I want
That
that
would be
to
fun.
be in the
The
CrossFit
length
Games.
of like the floor.
Wait,
Did
that would
you
be fun.
Yeah. Did you see that Wadapalooza event that they did yesterday with the Team World versus Team North America, and they did ping pong wall balls?
Oh yeah,
What?
Yeah.
I
So
saw that
like
one.
two people standing next to each other. One person throws the ball up, hits the
Oh.
target, it goes down, the other person catches it, and it's like bing,
Oh, that's
bing.
cool. I like that.
And they did like
The GHD.
like med ball throw or
Yeah,
like
and
I
then
don't
you
know.
throw it at the person and you catch it and do GHD.
Crazy.
That's cool. That was cool. I would actually love to do that. I would
Yeah,
probably hit
all those
myself in the
events was
face.
fun.
Yeah, I liked that clean ladder with the bar muscle ups.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all should have to do a wheelbarrow race with a family member.
That would be fun.
Like how
And
they
you-
had our coaches out on the floor for the last event. We should have to wheelbarrow them to the finish.
We're gonna have to find a much smaller family member. You could probably do your brother.
He's
Oh my
pretty
God.
he's pretty tall. That might be kind of
We
hard.
gotta find another family member though. That's a bad idea.
Do it with my
Forget it.
grandmother. She's 4'11".
I was joking like before the event. I was telling my coach, I'm like, you can't pick me up before I'm ready. Like, and I thought he was just gonna lift me up and I was gonna fail because I wasn't gonna be ready. But thankfully he listened. So
All right, last question. Do you have any tips for young athletes who want to make the games and want to be really competitive in the sport?
ooh. I would say just like enjoy the journey and like because with so many teen athletes, like burnout has been really big. So just enjoy the process and like don't get too caught up in the leaderboard and just at the end of the day, it's just working out. Like, yeah, you're competing, but like, you know, it's just fitness. Like it can be fun. So yeah, just don't get too caught up in the leaderboard and just have fun. Thanks for having me.
This was fun.
King of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out, here I come. This is my time.